I understand that Lil Wayne is frustrated about his career, and I feel him on that, but this is my item. I wouldn't ever in my life swap words with him or beef with him about nothing. This is a person that I look up to. Ha ha.
And you know what's sad? I remember Young Thug dropped an album. At this point, it's probably 10 years old. Yeah, 10 years old, called The Barter 6. This was seen at the time as kind of a joke, kind of just like an exaggeration. I mean, Young Thug, he's on the album cover. He's naked, he's holding his junk. He changed the C to a B. There was kind of like this mini beef that Young Thug had with Lil Wayne, with Birdman being the proxy. Of course, I think Birdman was involved in the release of this album. There's a guest appearance by Birdman. This was seen as kind of, I wouldn't say a joke because it's a real musical effort by Young Thug. But when we saw that Young Thug was calling his album Barter 6, obviously this is an ode and kind of a diss at the time to Lil Wayne. Nonsensical, non sequitur, rapping about stupid shit. I think these beats is a little worse, but even then, those Wayne beats from like some of them beats on the Carter 3, those beats ain't all that. The Amili beat and all that, like in hip hop spaces, we was looking at Bangladesh like, yo, these is like simpleton beats. Like these ain't really, this ain't like what Ninth Wonder was putting out, you know, in 08, 09. Like we been looking at Wayne like this. I want y'all to slob on this Wayne Carter 6 album like you slobbed on that other stuff he was putting out. This is for me when Thug began to carve out his own lane. Before, Thug kind of sounded really, really like Lil Wayne. But when Thug released the Barter 6, to me, this is Young Thug's first good project that I heard. Young Thug's early stuff, what was it called? I Came From Nothing and all that. It was horrible. Trash. Horrible. Barter 6 is like, still to this day, I think, Thug's best work, his best project. Now, it's not perfect. I would say it's like above average. I would say it's good. I like songs off of it, and I'm not even a Thug fan, but that says a lot. So this is actually one of Thug's best projects, and the Carter 6 ended up being probably Wayne's worst. And at the time, Wayne didn't even have the Carter 5 out. When Thug dropped Barter 6, Wayne was like on the Carter 4. So it kind of just adds to the whole joke aspect of the Barter 6. Like, why are you calling it the Barter 6 and not the Barter 5? Like, we're on Carter number 4. So anyway, the sad part, this came out, the Carter 5 was repeatedly delayed between a dispute between Wayne and Cash Money Records, who refused to release the album. And then Birdman gets involved with Young Thug. Y'all remember the whole lifestyle, Rich Homie Quan, RIP, Young Thug thing. And then Young Thug drops this album. It seems kind of a diss towards Wayne called Barter 6. Now, considering how much of a, I don't want to use the word joke, we'll use satire. Considering how much satire was involved in the naming of this album, the artwork, etc., I think we all expected Wayne's next Carter effort, especially the Carter 6. I think we all expected it to be a lot better than what Young Thug put out here. But the sad part is, the actual Carter 6 by Lil Wayne that came out recently is not even better than Young Thug's Barter 6. This is facts. Facts! The Carter 6 is not better than Young Thug's Barter 6. Facts! And I find that very sad. You can't be surprised that this ain't good. What made you think that this was gonna be good? You shouldn't even be disappointed by this. And I'm tired of y'all faking like y'all wasn't fans of this dude. And it's not that the Carter 6, the margin is huge. Like, Barter 6 is way better than the Carter 6. Facts. Check. I got me a check. Got a check. Hold on. We got to listen to that right quick. Check, because this is actually one of the Young Thug songs that I like. I just went up from a mile away. You get that from a mile away. Yeah, this song alone is better than everything on the Carter 6. Yeah. Then you got the song. What else is good on the Barter 6? With that, there is no song on Wayne's Carter 6 that's better than these songs. Ain't that boo. Yeah. Like the Barter 6 is substantially better than the Carter 6. I'm on my Grizzly because I got my own cup. I'm on my Grizzly because I got my own cup.
No bars. None. Not a bar.
My thing is, be consistent. Don't act like this song is so terrible. Big B's and I got my own buzz. Don't act like that song is so terrible and so different from what Wayne was doing back in 08, 9, 10, 11. And we might have thought the Barter 6 was a little satire when it came out due to the naming of it. Or you named it Barter, you replaced the C with a B because, you know, Young Thug is a blood apparently. And you named it Carter 6 instead, or you named it Barter 6 instead of Barter 5. And even some of the songs like not Wayne, these guys are so similar, I'm getting them confused a little bit. Even some of the songs and videos like in Check, you got Young Thug, if I can find it, he's dancing around in a Hooters tank top. Like there's an element of satire that belongs to the Barter 6. And the fact that it's still substantially better than Wayne's actual Carter 6 effort. And here's Young Thug in the Hooters tank top in case y'all thought, you know, I was tripping. Yeah, this is crazy work. The fact that it's still so much better than what Wayne just dropped, I just find that very sad. No song on the Carter 6 is better than Check. No song on the Carter 6 is better than With That. Even Halftime. Let me make sure I got Halftime right. That's the song where Young Thug kind of squeals for like 20 straight seconds, right? No, that must have been a different song. Oh yeah, this song is better than everything on Carter 6 also. So, and it's been 10 years in the making. So the Barter 6 by Young Thug, come on, Wayne. Part of it was satire, but this is actually better than what Wayne just put out. I think it's sad. And yeah, if you're surprised that the Carter 6 is bad, I don't know where you've been. Nothing that Wayne has done in terms of his actual solo music would suggest that it's going to be anything except bad. And you know what some people are saying? People are saying, oh, well, it's growth. The reason why, because my main critique on people is how are you a Wayne fan during the Carter 3 and all that era, 08, 9, 10, 11? I'm not a human being and all of this, but how do you not like this new Carter 6 album? It's the same type of stuff. He run up and he get pop, yeah, I rap, but fuck this hip hop. I'm active, but I'm I ain't trying to pressure, but it's my pleasure. Mary Jane, Molly, hot lesbians. Bitches, nothing, coke off of bitches. When you're on a holiday. Oh no, not the rock stuff. So yo, first let me hit my.
No bars. None. Not a bar.
And you know, people say, oh, it's called growth. You grow out of the music. Growth. If it wasn't good, if it's not good now, it wasn't good then. I just don't get it, man. So anyway, yo, shout out to Young Thug for having the best Carter / Barter. Who knew that back in 2015 I get him confused. Who knew back in 2015 when Thug dropped the Barter 6 that it would be leaps and bounds better, not just a little bit better, it's clearly better than when Wayne would eventually drop the actual Carter 6. I do find that a little sad, and I'm not even a Wayne fan. I find that sad. I don't know why people are surprised that this album is not good. I said this in my video. I don't know why people are surprised this is not good. Wayne has not really been good musically, in my opinion, since like the Carter 2. Around the time Lil Wayne really became popular, like Carter 3 era, in my opinion, that's when his music started to go downhill. To everyone else, this is when they became conscious of who Lil Wayne is. Oh, this is when they begin to know who he is, you know, around the time of the Carter 3, the song Got Money featuring T-Pain. If you got money, you know it. Take it out your pocket, show it, throw it, you know, Lollipop, all this. This is when Lil Wayne really became, I wouldn't say mainstream because Wayne was on the song Bling Bling, like in 99, 2000. But the Carter 3 era, this is around the time where Wayne became huge as a solo artist. In my opinion, this is around the time where he began going downhill.